Hello, lovers. It is me, Angie, here from Learn Love Tarot to bring us messages of direction for our best and highest good using the energies of the daily moon cycle, the planetary aspects surrounding us, and the Sabian symbols that coordinate with those planetary placements. This message is timeless because energy is cyclical. So do know that whenever you've come to this message, especially if you've never been here before, then there's something in here for you. And with that being said, if there is something that you find that you do resonate with, please let me know by tapping that like button. And even better is leaving me a comment because that really helps my channel a lot. So I appreciate a hello, anything, even if you're here live with me. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. Coming back later and leaving a comment is always wonderful. We're going to do a general reading here tonight first, so that I can just tap in, especially after that energy last night with the elemental reading. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like, okay, wherever the air and fire axes are, fire on one end and air on the other, those were pretty stable, even though we have that Aries conjunction tomorrow, major cosmic architectural moment there with crucial course correction. Even so, the water and earth took the cake with that north and south node. So if you haven't seen that yet, it was something. It was something. So how are you guys tonight? Let me know how you're doing. I appreciate you being here. Let me put my little stones in so we get our spiritual protection and blessing. So we've got here, guys, 32 home body. I've been seeing the number 23, which is a 5 of the Hierophant energy. So structures, any kind of structures, any kind of traditional structure. So here, home body, it's a 32 card. That number may resonate with you for some reason. I intentionally want to try to pull on how we are handling this crucial course correction as a collective. Haven't pulled this card yet. Not my circus, not my monkeys. It's a 15 card of the devil energy, and that is patterns, people, and energies that perhaps trigger us so that we can recognize the trigger and then trace that back to a wound of some sort. Now we have the devil energy with the lovers combination coming up in 2 days. So that'll be on Saturday. And from the peeps I've been talking to my girls today, from what everybody's been saying, what we've been talking about, yeah, it's just like effers all around. It's like these guys, right? Not my circus, not my monkeys. Just do you, just protect you. Okay. And these masks, maybe you're kind of seeing other people's. I'm not getting these as different components of our personality here. I'm getting that more of it feels like a more of a trickster energy. It's the number 40, which is the 4 of today, the heart chakra, the emperor energy, and the sister energy of death and transformation, or death and rebirth. Notes are attached in the chat box and then also in the description box if you're watching later. So I'm zeroing in there on the peacock feather because that is indicative of the third eye. And I'm noticing here that one of her eyes is covered. So maybe you feel like your compass is off a little bit. There's a barometer or a pedometer for speed there. I'm seeing the star attached here, the blessing in disguise. So whatever hope or wish we wanted to attain, if we have not reached that yet thus far, with this cosmic shakeup going on with the Neptune and Saturn conjunction in Aries 40 energy, 4 of the Emperors, the Aries card, the action on that Mars perhaps will be shaken-ish up so that we can have what's really meant to be coming to us with these stars around the sides. And Brandy, there's your keys hanging right on that west side, but it's going to have something to do with between the 9 and 10 o'clock position. Between 9 and 10. Okay. And then we have the 15 of the patterns here, and these are people around you. It feels like what it is that you're at home in yourself, guys, if this reading is for you today, but everybody else around you, like, you're like, is this world gone nuck and futz? What the Mount St. Helens? But if we are protective in our energy, we breathe in the white light through our chakras, exhale around us, and then just for me personally, I envision this golden light of protection surrounding my own energy. So it's kind of like you don't have to pay attention, but you might be noticing it because part of ascension symptoms are once you have conquered your own shadows, it's so much easier to start seeing the shadows of those people around you. Okay, 33 energy there, getting ducks in a row. And there's again the 6 energy. So something to do with Saturday. Something about Saturday. Let's see where we go for our general reading here. And I'm going to go ahead and keep both of those out in the environmental energy here for us. Okay. Home body. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier too. I'm like, yeah, I look like my body's been staying home too. All right, let's see where we go, guys. In that, in my graphics today, if you would like to know how this cosmic architect is going to affect every single sign in your own birth chart, you can pull that up and see where your sun, moon, rising, Venus, even all your other placements are, and see how that double Aries energy is going to be affecting you. All right, we've got a fire day today with the moon moving into Aries this afternoon. That was at 2:31, so 23, almost a 31 here. Now it's a 32. 4 to a 5. Tomorrow's a 5 day. So this is definitely, I'm pulling on, I'm usually about a day ahead of the energy, but this feels like through the weekend here. Definitely at least through Saturday. So let's see where we go. There's another 6 energy there of the 6 of Pentacles. Make sure that you know what you're getting into. Maybe something sounds like a great offer, but they're not letting you know actually how much work it's going to be. 9 of Wands is a card of exhaustion, of like really putting in the toil of the labor here. This is just the pre-read or pre-shuffle. And the manifesting, okay, we've got the Magician and the manifestation card of the Minor Arcana. So the Magician is the master manifester. And this person here is like, I know my ship is coming in. Ships for me are soulmate energy. Male or female, doesn't matter. It can be a destined best friend. We never know. Those are always wonderful. But there are tulips here on his robe, which is indicative of someone having a crush on you. Okay, and your environmental energy here. This is like a little mini reading before the read. There's the actual offer. So even though you might feel like it's been on a geriatric course, it's been slow to come. It had to wait for your own energy to balance the yin and yang of the strength energy. All right. So here that I'm getting a mixture of energies. I like the I kind of like the freakishness of this, to be honest. I know we're out of Aquarius season just very briefly here, but happy birthday to my early birthday Pisces. I like it. I feel like it doesn't matter what's going on around you. It's kind of like chaos, idiocy, And I'm just minding my own business, doing my own thing here, standing in my protective energy, focusing on my own happiness here. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. First card out is going to be you guys. Miss Kaylee's here. Miss Ashley, thank you so much. Miss Brandy and Kathy, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Sassy's joining in the house. Love it. Thanks again. And did I say, yeah, I did. Okay. Ashley, shoot, how are you? Thanks for being here. Okay, homebody, who am I talking to tonight? What's this going to be? Oh, and if Steph were here, Baby Moon, if she pops in, remind me that today's sun, I cracked up. A squirrel hiding from hunters is our Sabian symbol. And that's basically like trust but verify energy. Proceed with caution. I think the in the Sabian symbol of that, it was put your faith in God, but still tie up your camel. Okay, so holding back on a 10 of cups here, perhaps. Okay. Well, it's like it's about to come in, but maybe this creative block, he's literally sitting on a block. Maybe you're feeling some kind of creative block, or this is, instead of being a homebody, if I want to find my 10 of cups and I'm not finding it, I got to leave the damn house. Maybe get into the city here, just as a little pre-message here. I want to see what our flippers were. Yeah, to have a new start, you actually got to go have one to reach for. Maybe we're going shopping here with girlfriends to kind of, maybe you're going to a mystic shop. I don't know. The bottom of the deck, we've got moon energy. Okay. Homebody, you're like, I like watching the moon from my home. But I feel like this is saying here, if we want that 10 of cups, if we feel like, okay, yeah, shit's cool. I'm in my 9 of cups. I got my wish fulfillment all on my own. I've been doing my work, been doing my lessons of learning and figuring out my shadows and not being judgmental of myself or discovering what those are. It feels like a little bit of a precipice energy here. Kind of like the weather when winter starts to turn into spring. It's like you can feel that energy shift. Okay, there we go. Look who's back. Back again. All right. 12 wands would still be 3 wands. Is this like a Pete and repeat? Went to the store. There's a 5 of change waiting to happen, but we have to be willing to change. As far as change of scenery, okay, change of friends. If you're in a workplace or an environment where there's kind of idiots all around you, okay, and maybe that's what it feels like. This monkey's got his mouth closed. He speak no evil. This character certainly, none of them are talking. They've all got mouths closed. Okay. Well, that's maybe for the best then here at the moment, guys. In the environment, not my circus, not my monkeys. So this is kind of like in this deck, it's kind of like Cartman energy. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Okay, let's see where we go with that. The situation is what you're manifesting here. And Aries energy, here it is, our Aries cosmic architect, the crucial course correction. So I feel like if you're in a position of like being exhausted here, like just shit's not working, or you're like, I give up, I'm just gonna stay at home because nothing fun's happening out there anyways. Let's see what our opportunity, well, there's our opportunity for transformation. That's what the Aquarius solar eclipse was all about. All right, that's going to be driving what? Well, I like that, guys. Tempering the pain into wisdom. Like, I'm freaking exhausted from all these clowns to the left of me and jokers to the right. I don't care if I'm stuck at home with me because he is the funnest person I know. You ain't mad at it here in this reading. It feels like you're going through a transformation, and it's like, I'm getting ready to get ready, Ange. All right, maybe you have, this not my monkey, not my circus here with the people around you that are exhausting you. It feels like exasperated because I feel like you've tried to help here in some way. You've tried to use your magic wand. Queen of Wands is also the master manifester, but this cosmic architect, guys, whatever you have been manifesting from a healed place, even if, hey, you've done this, this is the wounded warrior here. I'm not sure that I can go on and do this for another minute, hour, day, week, whatever that is. The opportunity here is to leave whatever that is and take the wisdom with you. Alchemy, fire, and water. And I just got done saying, as far as axes, last night I fully expected the fire and air to be kind of like the wild cards of the bunch. But no, the fire and air are all good. I mean, fire and air makes steam. So wherever you're heading, the pink crown chakra, that's our aura. Okay, you about ready to dip your toe into water, being newly fresh out of this chrysalis here. I don't know if you're manifesting confidence, but what it feels like, these are both manifestation cards, and we already saw the Magician as well. This is what the Cosmic Architect is bringing you, I dare say. Let's see what's in the past here. Past, heart of the reading, and near future. Part of the reading, emotional fragmentation. We got to make sure that we are manifesting from a place of we exactly know what it is that we're manifesting. Near future energy, because otherwise we'll just keep running back to home. These orange energies, look at that. I don't want you running back home. Like, you get out there and you're like, oh shit. Maybe it was more than you bargained for. Okay. All right. Yeah. At the first sign of this is my first time out in a while. I'm just a new butterfly. I can't even believe I'm a fucking butterfly because just a second ago, or what I thought was a second ago, I was a caterpillar. And now I came out in this whole new environment and everything's changed. And I want to run back into the chrysalis. I want to run back home because whatever this new thing is, it's scary. And I know that I'm at least successful, by my damn self at my damn home. But this here, recent past Three of Pentacles, is a springboard. Okay, so you have a springboard here towards victory. Just picture a little mini trampoline. That's the start of a new collaboration. But I got confusion at the yin energy and at the yang energy. Confusion fueled by secrets and whatever we've been hiding in our moon, maybe secret fears here. Wow, okay, I'm intrigued by this already. Okay, yeah. All right, and card number 7 for me is our blocked position. So we have the 10 of Wands fueling the 7 of Pentacles. I read the shadow energies of these cards. So the 10 of Wands in reverse is continuing to carry a known burden. Rushing back to what we know, because the big bad world feels a little scurry out here. So maybe it's like first time, just for an example, I went for one job interview or I went for one date. I agreed to meet someone for coffee and they were a bozo. They should have been in the circus. And that has me running back home like, nope, not everything is going to be like that. We're not going to get on the first try, more than likely. I wish I could say that was different, but that's been my experience. You got to go with the flow and just understand that it's not rejection to you. It's just this is not a situation or a person that is right for you. Okay, thank you. Next. That's it. Thank you. Next. And the Seven of Pentacles in the block position in reverse is waiting just for waiting's sake. Okay. I don't love the Seven of Pentacles. It is a stubborn energy. It's a fearful energy of like, again, I've done all this work. We have this book ending here. This is a lot. This is everything you planted. But then it's like 2 seasons later going, where are those pentacles I planted 2 years ago? Why didn't those come up? Well, because we're refusing to put down some kind of burden, or we are refusing to change up our strategy. We're making something too hard here. You ever hear, I think all of us have heard people say that, right? You're making things overly complicated. You make it harder than it has to be, kind of thing. And the outcome energy here, position 9, is spirits trying to lead you to calmer waters. Okay. And I'm coming back to this orange energy. Remember the Four of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle was sitting on their creativity and holding it in. So this is trying to get you to raise your consciousness here, but you got to keep on moving. You can't just rush back inside the chrysalis. That's not possible. Now, what spirit wants us to know is it's just new learning. That's all. That can feel a little intimidating, especially depending on your age of starting over or starting something new, starting from scratch. Okay, we're not supposed to know everything. We've just got to pick one. You got to pick the direction. You got to be specific when you're manifesting here. Maybe this is learning a little bit more about manifesting. Now, what are we're learning about karmic justice here because justice is representative of we've got what's due. We've got coming to us what we have our just desserts, right? And 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This figure here is kicking up his foot. It's like, yeah, again, I get out there and then I have one bad experience, or I'm like, I smell something cooking that might feel a little bit scary, so I rush right back. I rush right back to confusion. Okay, and it feels like you're going to get here messengers. Pages are messengers. We've got Mercury going retrograde, I think Sunday. That's right. A message about some kind of I don't know if this is a legal settlement. Okay, can't justice card can be very literal, but it is about whatever you've put in. Okay, we get right back. And what are we still continuing to carry the burden of? The environmental energy. Again, it's like childish energy there. We're exhausted because it feels like no matter if this is with another person, it's like a losing game. You make it harder than it has to be. Guys, when energy is meant to be, it just flows. Okay, not all the time. That would not be human. We can't have a smooth ride the whole way, but making it harder on ourselves simply because we don't want to see that this is a blessing in disguise, that if we're turned down for something, okay, that we keep going. I feel like spirit wants us to keep going here. Yeah. Okay. Boy, oh boy. That's exactly what this is. Okay. Spirit wants us to keep going. The outcome energy. Now, this is just potential outcome here. We can turn pain into wisdom there and alchemize fire and water, especially with that death energy being deep water, Scorpio energy, Sagittarius, fire and water. Insides of these last three are like the plot of the story. It's the inside of my book here. And a 5 and an ace are a 6 of wands. We did see the victory card here in the past. If you've achieved victories in the past, of course, that would be predictive of the future energy, right? Now, there's this new spark. Remember that the 5 of wands is attempting to create a star, to create a new dream. And this is like, but I don't like any of the emotions that are out there. I went out, Angie. I went out and tried to have this new start, this new beginning. Okay. And there's jerks and a-holes everywhere. So I'm running back home just as fast as I ran out to try something new. That's gonna only get us what we've already got. Okay. Let me see if I can some questions here. Yeah, this is all about learning, guys. This is about where we've been before, what got us success prior, okay, in our life, and what do we not want to roll down the path of again. What are you learning here about karmic balance? Put out what we get back. It's just math, input, output. It's not personal. But why does spirit want us to know justice fueling the Page of Swords? Do we even have any damn cups? I think this is the first reading I've ever seen without a single cup except the confused cup. And I'm hearing the still that I can't tell you why, but it's the brownstone version, the girl group, not the Eagles version, which is I love the Eagles version. Don't you mess with my Eagles, but they did a fantastic job. Why does Spirit want us to know Page of Swords? We learn. It just feels as simple as we're not manifesting correctly. We're getting exactly what we're manifesting, but we don't realize that we're manifesting by being confused and staying in that energy of going, well, I'm not going to go try anything because, there are a bunch of yahoos everywhere. Yeah, there are. But the lesson there is to be able to discern, especially based on past lessons here. The block is continuing to carry the 10 of wands and not set it down. That's a choice. Because here we're like, well, I'll just continue to wait. How long's that smoke break been? This is waiting for waiting's sake. Give me more here, Spirit, on. I don't think I've ever seen such a small card for what does Spirit want us to know here. Why does Spirit want us to know Page of Swords? It could be just as simple as learning how to manifest properly. Maybe I have a bunch of new people that will see this video tonight, and maybe you're just learning about manifestation. Maybe you're trying to manifest love here. This is Pisces season. They're like, learn during Pisces season. It's the OG of the zodiac. That's when we're going to have the best chances at tapping into our third eye, our higher consciousness. We can make life easier if we're simply adding meditation. So why the Page of Swords King of Cups, our own balance, alchemy, alchemizing wisdom into pain. It's the same energy, fire and water. Okay. Yeah. Decide. So this is a lopsided Two of Pentacles here. The lemniscate is not even. It's wishy-washy, back and forth. Whereas the King of Cups energy is a fair and just leader. He keeps his cool. So Spirit's like, be cool. Just be cool. Settle your energy. Get yourself balanced. Okay, because karmic justice will always come a calling. And if we're in a place of carrying burdens that are not ours, just to so we don't have to face going out in the big bad world here, or we don't want to move on from something new, you're carrying the burden of others. It doesn't feel like your energy, guys. I feel this is somebody carrying the burden of other people. And yeah, I can be a diplomat. Yeah, I can do that. And it's kind of like, well, Spirit saying, well, why are you so diplomatic for other people? Why are you calm and collected and fair, a fair and just leader for other people, but not for yourself? Because then that's what we're manifesting. We're manifesting more conflict, more in and out energy, more back and forth. All right. Well, there's the Chariot again of head and heart need to be in agreement. This is telling me if the environmental energy is out of whack, guys, out of balance, things coming at you, feel cray, then that is indicative of, okay, well, what about my own energy is magnetically, again, it's not personal, it's just input output, it's just physics. It's the whole heart of the reading is because we're not sure what exactly it is what we're manifesting. We're reacting to the ridiculousness around us here instead of focusing on what it is that we do want. The Queen of Wands doesn't F around. She knows what she's manifesting. She knows what's in her magic wand. And just because you've leapt before and been dissatisfied, okay, doesn't mean that it's always going to be that way. Okay, can I get more on near future? Yeah, you're trying to I didn't even get the whole question. Near future, I get one step out the door and I'm like, oh shit, going right back. But you're also going back to confusion. Okay. And then then we get in that loop of this Nine of Wands. And then we're still going to be attracting the clowns around us. And then, a day, a week, a month later, we're still going to be bitching about the monkeys around us. Okay. Near future energy, I was like, well, what's happening here? It's because we're trying to walk away from our own independence. We're failing to see that even if it's slow, okay, our loyalty is to ourselves. And every time we try to kind of busy ourselves with um, other people's chaos, or if it's thrust upon us because people just know, oh, well, they've let me before, so I'm just going to dump my stuff on them. This is all about protecting your own independence here. Are we holding on to some kind of a situation where we don't have to test our independence? Page of Wands. This is like not throwing caution to the wind. That's being asked of us here. Page energy, new start, focus. This knight has his eyes directly on his sword of truth. But what I find interesting in this deck about the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, is it's go fast, but then he puts his foot on the ground. Right? So how can we take off in a Ferrari and then pull the clutch at the same time we're trying to go fast? Okay, that's just, yeah. Focus on the sword. focus on the truth. There's a judgment call coming. This is what's going to be coming in here for us with that cosmic architect. You want to make sure that you're very clear on what it is you're manifesting, okay? Because if we're unclear, then we'll continue to pull in other energies that are unclear about us, or they're unclear in their own selves. So then we're just continuing to have to be the circus tamer here. Okay. It's time to see yourself in a new role here. Okay, time to see yourself in a new role. And this is like, be very, very careful about what we're calling in here, because this freaking course correction, you might try to run away from it, but it's not going anywhere. We got this for 2 years. So anything that was out of balance, anything that was an illusion, okay, this can even be, oh, I don't want to see that it's an illusion. I don't want to see that the world isn't the same, or that I have to actually get out of this 10 energy. We can stay in 10 of Swords forever, or you can run towards your own healing, but healing is going to mean you've got to be decisive about what it is that you want. Okay. Otherwise, we're just going to continue to bring that imbalance toward us. All right, let's get really quick here. Advice for Pisces through Aquarius. All right, let me find what I want. Okay. Like, what are we so scared of here? I'm curious. Why are we like, oh, that's what I want to know. Let me get a little bit nosy. What are we afraid of here? Let's look at fears. This is half Liz's deck and half What Lies Beneath, and I have them divided into like savings on the positive versus withdrawals on the negative. So this will be our withdrawals. What is this fear here? Why would they fear in coming out of the cocoon? What feel is like want to run away? What pain does this reading, what do they want running away from? What is so fearful here? It's like the unknown and the unknown. We can't know everything. I know. All right. What are we afraid of here? You have to burn up, of what needs to end, not quite ready to let it go, not quite ready to light the fire. Okay. Yeah. Loss and grief. I get it. Third party energy at play. We did have that in the past, but I'm seeing that as being victorious here over third part energy. Maybe it is a third energy that we had to let go of to focus on our own sanity here. That could be. And you just want to forget about it. And then you encounter a little whiff of it and panic and try to run the hell away from it. Okay. Anything else? Any other fears here? These can be real or imagined, guys. Yeah, people aren't going to like me at a new job, or nobody's going to want to date me. No contact energy. Yeah, I'm going to avoid heartache by not even getting involved in the first place. It's like, again, you got to be careful what you're saying to yourself here, if that is a fear there. Copycat, competitive patterns. Okay, those are going to be different for everyone. So, what if, let's go on our positive side, what if we invest in ourselves here and just don't just run back at the nearest sign of something might hurt? What could we be missing out on if we give up too early? What could we be missing out on? Stay with me. This can work. Okay, crossed by. Help is available. Okay, professional advice is required. Maybe this with this legal advice here, mental, physical, or financial. You could be getting advice regarding something you need to learn about here. Okay, maybe this person is trying to convince you to stay with them and carry the burden, because that's what we've always done. We've just always waited on them to get their shit together, but have they? That's going to be different for everybody. What else will be missing on? Might be missing out on, yeah, the last try, the last chance at something. Cross by, you are my best friend. Okay, this might be, guys, we're too afraid of the grief of leaving a relationship here that's, ding dong done. And then we run back into confusion because the dating world has changed, the work world has changed. And we just were like, I was better off staying at home, Ange. It's crazy out there. All right. Well, if you're going to stay at home, that's fine. Just get your ducks in a row. Manifest from a place of I'm already full. I'm already grateful. What is going to be the icing on my cake? Okay. Let's look at here advice for each sign. What signs or symbols can Pisces look for, or whoever's reading this is for tonight? You're just dead exhausted over waiting for things to change. Okay, I'll take the top one here. Transcend. Got to make your wishes. So this is a dream catcher. Okay, catch your words, know what your expectations are. And I said that third eye card here, blessing in disguise. If there's something that you're leaving again with those tens that is over that we're still clinging to, this is our third eye here. When you see, maybe you'll see a symbol of a peacock feather. If you're asking the question, should I stay, should I go? I would say peacock symbol or dream catcher here would be a sign for you. We've definitely got the feather action going on here. And then we've got expectations, yellow solar plexus chakra. You've got to be happy first so that we can attract happy. Okay. And there is, yes, you can have empathy for someone, especially if something is over, but you've got to focus on your own microcosm. This is what, from the very start, how we're manifesting. Okay. What about that was for Pisces or whoever this reading was for. What about for Aries or yellow solar plexus? Focus on the joy, joy, joy down in your heart. And there's more peacock energy. And there's the snake eating its tail of journey. This is a whole new journey that Aries is bringing into us. The cosmic architect of that Saturn-Neptune conjunction. All right, what about for Taurus? What symbols or signs can they look for to show them to set this burden down as a confirmation? I'm not sure what kind of flowers those are, guys. Advocate. Advocate for yourself first and foremost. Make sure you're grounded in your energy and you're not letting that the circus clowns affect you. You can't control them. We can only control our own energy. What about for Gemini? Signs and symbols Gemini might see. You guys want to go ahead and start putting in your colored hearts if you'd like me to pull cards for you. All right, Gemini, we've got, again, joy energy, yellow solar plexus. What do you want? Do you know what brings you joy? What this reading is telling me is that the situation is manifesting, but I don't know if you're manifesting from a place of exhaustion or a place of repeated patterns. That ain't good. Okay. More advocate energy underneath there. What about for Cancerian energy? What symbols can Cancer energies look for as a sign to put down this burden? Oh, right there on top. Box. Determination. So yesterday I wished my niece Tori a happy birthday. I had little balloons in my write-up, and I used the Guardian of the Night Tarot, which the Empress is the fox. And she texted me back like, oh my gosh, I've been seeing foxes everywhere. Okay, so determination there, Cancer, and little protection. You are protected there, raising the vibes. When you're determined to get what you want, you get what you want. What about Leo energy, a sign or symbol Leo might see? Maybe you can even say, all right, Spirit, if my ducks are in a row and you feel like you are ready, show me a rubber ducky, show me a duck today to prove to me that I'm ready for this. I'm ready to manifest new. Leo. Oh, Leo, listen. Maybe it's time for a beach visit. We do have that raising consciousness as the outcome. Messages are trying to get to you. Spirit's trying to take you to calmer waters there. Crossed by the swan of unconditional. What about for Virgo? Signs or symbols Virgo might see as confirmation to set a burden down. Okay. I wish I knew what those type of flowers were. Advocate. Light blue and a darker blue. That's throat chakra energy. Speak up, Virgo. You are connected. You've got to actually put the wish out there in order to get it. Be specific. What about for Libra? Libra, heart chakra, green energy of today. And we did have what Spirit wants us to know, justice, Libra's Tower card. Okay, focus on acts of love and empathy. All right, you can still have love and empathy. It doesn't mean that you need to subject yourself to what they got going on if it's exhausting you here, if it's just a repetitive pattern, especially if you're waiting on someone else to change here. That ain't gonna happen. Scorpio, belong. I love little fat robins. So cute. Those are my Missy Elliott robins that puff themselves up. You got Empress energy here surrounding Scorpio. So you do belong. Maybe you're not feeling like it right now. It could be just because, you're exhausted. That can definitely play on our mental state a lot. We don't want this repeat and repeat energy to keep coming around. What about for Sagittarius, signs or symbols? Okay, bees, balance, more of that yellow solar plexus energy. And then, okay, Sag, desire, moth to a flame. But these are definitely little winged creatures. Be the flower, Sag, attract in, not the bee. Okay, don't be the one being the moth to the flame, be the flame. All right, understanding Lily of the Valley there on the bottom of the deck. What about for Capricorn? Signs for Capricorn that it's time to set this down, whatever that is for you. Because Ten of Swords, guys, if something's been on repeat in here, repeat and repeat for a while. Spirit's trying to get you out at the 6. You don't have to stay for 4 more swords in your back. Capricorn, sign or symbol, it's time to get the F out of Dodge. Transcend again. Your dreams might be telling you, again, more feather energy, and the crescent moon for clarity. It does feel like it'll be nighttime and your dreams will bring you clarity here. All right, about what your own personal happiness means to you. And lastly, Aquarius, signs and symbols. Maybe you'll see a symbol of a half moon there, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius, throat chakra, truth. Ready for that Ace of Swords to start. Transcend again on the bottom there. We just had that solar eclipse. Let me get one more for all of us because that affects all of us for a good 6 more months. That shakeup, that is definitely karmic balance energy eclipses. Manifest. Okay, the whole reason of our reading, from a place of joy. Know you are connected and surrounding. This is kind of my 10 of Pentacles, the roots of connection. You've got support here. Stay connected to your friends and family, Aquarius, and there's your star. More blue. A lot of blue and yellow. Speak about your joy. Don't be afraid to speak up. Okay. I'll clear up here while you guys are putting in your hats and questions if you have them. Okie dokie, Smokies. And I think I want to pull out my new deck, my deck for y'all. And even when I was buying them, I was like, I need more decks, like I need more holes in my head. And you know how that turned out because I got them. Okay. I'm curious about what that burning evidence thing is, though, especially with the Page of Swords. I don't love a Page of Swords. That might be someone keeping an eye on you, but information about a contract, clarity, someone's about to reveal their truth, or you're about to find out some kind of maybe not so nice information about someone you effed around and found out that you're like, really? I did all this for you? Which element was that for last night? I think it was Earth. It was like, how dare you? I put in all this time and toil and trouble and love, and then it was like they got wind of it and were the ones that turned around and were like, bye. And you're like, dare you? Boy, was that a roller coaster ride of a axis last night, guys. All right, let me get out my glasses here. Okay, I'm gonna have to lean in because I still, from last night, it's so small. Hear more about which thing, Judy Jude? Let me know. Did you step into your living room to have this? You know what? It's the writing is so damn small. Okay. My hearts. Looks like we got Miss Brandy up first with the green. And we've got Miss Peg. Red. It's Nova. Okay. Let me know what you want to hear more about. Judy Jude 3, 4. Judy, you're fourth. Got Miss Crystal. How'd that driving go? You learning how to drive big old trucks. I love it. I thought they might be violets too, but African violets are more short. They're like in a stubby pot. You can't just like give them as a bouquet. I thought they might be too, but they're not violets. Okay. Heart for Miss Kaylee. Fuchsia flower shape face. Okay. Fly, you must fly. Okay. I found a tiny white. Did you really? Inside of the house. That's really freaking cool. I love that. Okay, so we've got Brandy, Peg, Nova, Judy, Crystal, and Kaylee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, guys, let's do this. Miss Brandy. I'm going to pull out, since I already used the fire deck here, Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, coming into some money, carrying you away here, this transformation, stepping into a new portal. There's your fun effort stick away from that Five of Swords that we saw. So that feels like better energy coming in here soon. What does Brandy need to know today? What does Brandy need to know today? What's that? It's so hard to read when you're trying to do a lot. I know it is. It's okay. It suits my ADD-ness. I'm, squirrel. Anyway, so if I had to learn how to roll with myself. Okay. Well, today's sun again was the squirrel, like balance, trust with caution. That was feeling like fear, right? Just freezing in fear and like running the hell back at the first sign of trouble. Make sure it's not in our head there. Okay. Venus is in a protection energy too. There was an awful lot of messages about protection today. Practicing kindness as a spiritual path was where Mars was at. So masculine energy has stepped into more poise, and feminine energies are attuning to a higher level, and then checking out initiates. All right. Flyer, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. You're focused forward there with that Page of Wands on the bottom, Brandy. We'll keep that in mind. I like that. Okay, what else? What does Brandy need to know here? Coming to Abby out of a period of imbalance or some kind of sadness or regret about a coulda, woulda, shoulda, but you have turned directions and are walking towards the bridge and the castle. Okay, give me more, please. Lots of fives of change here. There we go. King of Cups. There's that yin and yang balance there, balance of head and heart. And we've got here the opportunity to end a pattern of some sort that's been controlling you. It looks like because you turn that Five of Cups around. All right. There's the Six of Swords we saw in the reading. The Ace of Swords of Truth here is this King of Cups energy. Diplomacy, even Stevens, near future, the Page of Wands is back. Seven of Wands as the block. What Spirit wants you to know, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, damn girl. You got two aces here, a Sword of Truth. You've moved yourself into calmer waters. You're kicking up your heels here. And the blocked energy, the shadow part of Seven of Wands is pushing back on whatever good is trying to come into you. It's just kind of like putting up a barrier, which is I put up walls to protect myself, but then that means nobody can get in either. And you definitely have an upcoming decision here with the Two of Pentacles. And this character is dancing on a lizard or a chameleon. It's like you will You'd be juggling more than you normally will, but you will adapt. You'll fit right in. Head and heart. The King of Cups uses alchemy as well. Focus on, keep on pouring into you, and it's going to keep getting better and better. You'll feel your energy rise here. And we're coming out of the Hanged Man energy. So, Five of Cups in reverse. We've had the spiritual enlightenment needed. The pause for the cause is done. There's your Emperor energy with that King of Cups. That's your leadership. This is what Aries is shaking up for you, bringing in some diplomacy. 10 of Cups. We've ended patterns to do with the people in our life that we love and care for very much. 10 of Cups is everybody that loves us and does for us and that we love and do for them as well. Okay, part of the reading, Four of Wands, 11-11 energy, more Aries. Architect, told you you're kicking up your heels. You're about ready to rocket man off here with that Page of Wands, near future. Purples, block, 9 of Swords. Yeah, that's just getting in your head about if I keep one person out, I got to keep everybody out. This Ace of Cups is a brand new start here all around, and successful completion of a cycle as our outcome. I mean, again, damn girl. I mean, go home. You don't need me here. Wow. Okay, Mercury here with communication magician. That's going to be Gemini and Virgo energy. Doesn't have to mean it's a Gemini or Virgo. Could be. But this transformation here, it's like transformation complete. Will adapt. And look, there's a little castle on top of his head. And up here, I said you're already turned around on the path and getting ready to walk towards the castle. And now you're wearing the castle on your head and making it look easy. Ace of Pentacles. What ace did not show up? The Ace of Wands, but you did have the Page of Wands. So this is something a lot more stabilizing, because the Ace of Wands is only a matchstick, remember, not a Zippo. So this shakeup that's coming in, Miss Brandy, there with that Aries conjunction, it's tomorrow. It'll be around for quite a while because those planets are both very slow moving. Opportunity to, like not letting the people in your life control you or puppeteer you with their guilt or their own regrets. Be more on the Devil, fueled by the 10 of Cups. Why is that? The opportunity. 8 of Pentacles. You've been working hard at that. Or Magician. That's being driven by what Spirit wants you to know. What you've been given out, you're going to be getting back here. Yeah, that's the judgment call of the universe going, we see what you're doing here. This is Lady Gaga. Applause, 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 girl. Applause indeed. I love it. All right. Advice for you. Top card. Think you really need it, but all right. One card for Brandy, please, and thank you. And 3. Nope, not by the book. 11 energy. Well, we have the 11-11 in the center in your environment. This is also kind of going by everybody else's rules. Maybe had you juggling too much here. Mending, what I say, 5 of Cups. It was really all in the first card with that 5 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Swords in the past. Yeah. We've got 11-7. So 117, 117 a.m. or p.m. Maybe 11:52. You will see. This has been a long time coming, dear. And it's basically like input output. Okay, you're just demonstrating here what that former reading was. That's literally what you do. All right, this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck if you wanted to look at those energies more in depth. Okay, girlfriend, I hope that helped you out. Passed your Moxie ticket. Oh, good. I forgot what the machine was that you were driving, Moxie, because that's also an adjective, right? Showing some moxie kind of way. Ah, showing that moxie. That is so cool that you found a feather, Judy. I love it. Once, hey, 117. Stop. Well, we missed your you were a day before Tori's birthday then. Happy belated. Happy belated. That's awesome. Hi, Diana. Hey, how are you? You are not late. You're just in time. Give me a heart there if you want me to add you on to the list. You got 5 in front, and then it looks like we should have time. Yeah, shouldn't have time still. Get you in there, girl. All right, up next, Miss Peg. What's going on here for Miss Peg? This one first, okay. I wonder why. Peg. I don't know if you can see. I was like, I wonder why they wanted me to do that first. And this is the Y card. It's a 31 energy. That's today. I can't tell you why. Look up the song lyrics. I mean, that was from the bottom of brain. That yeah, I was like, I wonder why they wanted me to do that. This is literally today's. Today adds up to 31, which is our 4 energy of the Emperor. Yeah, and the song came through too. Yeah, the I Can't Tell You Why, but by Brownstone rather than the Eagles version, who did a worthy version, in my honest opinion. Yep, we're right into personal readings. Okay, let's peg. Oh, community. The 8. Okay. Oh, I love the giraffes. And there are green heart chakra, green parrots. 8 is the number of Leo, strength card of the heart chakra. Okay, your community is your heart. There's your yin. And 5, 25. 87 is a 15. Okay, yin and orphaned. It feels like, okay, yeah, you're great at momming other people, but when do you get mommed? Okay, focus on this pink crown chakra energy. That's going to be on the 27th because that's a 7-day crown chakra day. And there is a mother and child here. So it's like, where's the mothering time for you? All right. 7 of Cups, like we saw on the bottom of, or in the center of the reading. All right, let's hear for Peg, please, and thank you. Interesting that there's these 3 structures. And then on the top, there's something on the top of each one. I wish my eyes were better. I'm not quite sure what that is up top, like if it's a chimney or if it's a bird on that community card, another bird. On the top of this fountain, it's a feminine, like ghost energy taking a drink. Where's the mommin for you? Okay, especially with orphaned here. 5 of change. And then this is a woman bird at the top of that nest. So there's all these things up on top. Okay. I'll keep my mouth shut on that one. Okay. You need to like let yourself be loved here. And I'm noticing like this kind of laundry looking, they're meant to be banners that are bookending. An 8-day would be on Monday. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Get that a lot. Always doing the most. But community here with the giraffes about seeing something from a higher perspective. And then we've got these green parrots sitting. The first one I noticed was the one sitting on two trunks, one on top of the other. Home is wherever you are. Okay. Yeah. 3 of Swords here in the situation. 3 of Cups, community, feminine energy, getting together with friends here. Feminine energy. Cancer energy is the opportunity. Full in the recent past. 9 of Cups in the center. The Hierophant, the near future. Strength is in reverse in the block. 4 of Pentacles, holding on to some kind of heartbreak. But then why would he have 9 of Cups here in the center? Is this like everything's fine? All these little baby fishies rotating around her. I feel like that's what makes you happy. I mean, you know, your Cancer rising, Cancerians are the moms of the zodiac. So, but what about for you? What's got your tail pinned here? Existing, learning what? Okay, so your own balance, your own beast to tame here is the block. Do we have a chance for a new leap? Or too busy? See what's around you. You always get that horn. Juggling everything. 10 of Pentacles is everything in our life. What you brokenhearted about, 3 of Wands in the same exact position as our reading. 3 of Wands supporting this 3 of Swords, 33 energy. The 3:30 time period, Pacific time. Yeah, it's like something coming up. Moon enters Taurus on Saturday the 21st. Also, 21's a 3. It is a 33 day. And then Pacific time, Moon enters Taurus at 3:30. So something to do with 33 for this situation. Okay. Yeah. And then we also had 33 here with 3 of Cups. Tower energy for the opportunity. I feel like going out with friends would really shake some shit up, but in a good way. Shake the cobwebs out. 2 of Cups with this leap here. You're like, make sure I get back what I'm giving in other ways. Okay. Part of the reading, 9 Swords, 99 energy. That's why I said you're like happy as a lamb here, doing for all the others that are spinning around you. But I was like, but are you? But is it? And there's this 9 of Swords pulling that. So it's like for all the positive ways and the good ways it feels to take care of all the little fishies, they're also, you know, coming back to gripe or bite you in the butt, maybe not appreciating. And again, up on the top, this is up at the top. It really just feels like allowing yourself to be held and carried for fucking once. Okay. Let's see what's guiding that lesson or the Hierophant judgment call. Okay. We did see the contract here in the main spread, and we've got this judgment call. That definitely feels like the Aries shakeup. So Neptune is kind of over time, right? It reveals. And Daddy Saddy can be like the little bit of the buzzkill of, but did you do your homework? And that's the Saturn, no, that the Daddy Saddy is going to give us the reward for learning the lesson. This is a predestined judgment call to make. About what? What you're being given. You're getting the short end of the stick. Six of Pentacles is in reverse, meaning the contract that you signed is unfair regarding a lover's or a choice. Energy 33 and the 6. Are we holding back on a choice? About King of Wands. I see it, I want it, it's mine, but what's holding you back? It's like I'm trying to get on that new start, building up toward the full moon. I want a Tawanda. Damn Page of Swords. Feeling new information. See what's driving that Page of Swords. Tempering wisdom into pain. We got double healing energy. We got the fire and water again. Fire, water opportunity to make some steam, King of Wands. Six of Wands for victory. Tempering pain into wisdom for your victory here. And then there's it's like all new learning. Okay, what is advice from Spirit here? What are we trying to push back or hold back on? Three of Swords, some kind of sorrow, but I don't like that it's like I gotta send in the clowns. What's that? It's a female singer. It's an old song. What's that? Send in. Isn't it? Something like that. I don't know what the song's about. I can't recall. I'm only hearing. Where are the clouds? I don't know what the song's about, honey, but that's what I'm getting. What are you holding back on here? Six of Cups and Six of the Lovers. Choice. Reunion energy. Your own truth. Coming back to the center of the reading. It's like presenting as 9 cups, and I think that's true, but then there's a sword for every one of those cups. So it's like they're canceling each other out. I mean, how long has it been since you've done what the hell you wanted here? Let's get some advice because it just feels like definitely a judgment call, honey. It just feels like if you don't bring in this tower, this is what this Aries conjunction is shaking some shit up. What's getting shook? What's shaking up? What's shaking bacon? Is there a reunion that's getting thwarted here? I mean, we got the Lovers, Six of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Tower. In the near future, the Judgment Call, that's inevitable. Scorpio energy. Inevitable judgment call about the Hierophant. That can be commitment of some sort. It's like structure, old brain. feel like the old ways getting blown up or trying to. What's judgment fueling the Hierophant? Then I'll leave you alone. What's this judgment? They'll tell me. What's the judgment fueling the Hierophant? Yeah, you're getting the raw end of the deal. Someone's painting up a shit sandwich and trying to convince you it's steak. All right, what's this judgment call about? Husband energy, King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Slow to come, but it's coming. I'll let you interpret that how you want to there. Use Peg's deck to get you advice for Miss Peg, please. Either expect this, okay? This is, I mean, yellow solar plexus. It's about your own dang joy, okay? We can't orphan ourselves or divorce ourselves from our own joy here, Miss Peg. And I'm not sure if you have that deck, but I can send that to you later as far as this Lady Tigress here. We did get King of Wands in the outcome. And there's victory with that. It's like Peg's getting ready to step out. Oh boy. Is that like a it feels more Queen of Wandsy to me than King of Wands, but all right. But we definitely got the lady yeah, Queen of Wands, because that would be the lioness, right? Well, that would be the Aries and that Aries energy coming in. Oh, shit's gonna get interesting, it feels like. I think shit's about to get real interesting here, Peg. Okay. I would say it doesn't feel expected, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like a surprise. All right. Maybe we need to just pull you and I here, Peg. Two of Cups again. Balanced energies trying to come in. How we manifest in that. Three of Wands. Boy, oh boy, Miss Peg. I think decide what it is that you want, because shit's about to get real interesting. It feels like the world's opening up here. All right. Why did I write down? Oh, I usually write down Ash, and I wrote down Nova. Woo! I like it for you. Gotta go to your meeting. Good luck, everybody. Wish Miss Brandy the best of luck. Already sent you some good juju, but best of luck to you, Miss Brandy. If you got any earbuds in, take them out for a second. Just want to cleanse. Okay, there's a pyramid of some sort with it's on the top again. It's Peg, it's something about you're on top of this. You're on top of this. Not a surprise. Not surprised, but it's also still like, oh, I can't quite put my finger on it, girl. I don't know if it's because not supposed to know, or maybe kind of have a feeling of what that is, and you want me to shut my mouth here. Miss Ashley, what's going on for Miss Ash? What does she need to know today? Mommy. Oh, Judy Jude last. Okay. Got a girl. All right, Ashley, what does Ashley need to know? Then you'll be after Diana. If I see I don't know if she put a heart in here or not, because I can't Everything is still so small from last night on how to fix back, but at least I can see the whole thing now. It's crazy. Yes, Ashley. Sixes or fives. That's an 11. What's cattywampus? Treasure Island. I forget who the turtle or what sign that came out for. This is pretty. And message in a bottle. So fives and sixes, we have a 15, and then 1 and a 5 is a 6. Message in a bottle. Starfish, so some kind of regenerative message. And then there's starfish also inside the treasure box. This feels like a gift of regeneration here. Okay. And it might be coming in sideways. Milk and honey. We got a palindrome here. I would look up the 1551 palindrome. Okay. Milk and honey. Smooth. Had that in a while. That was like a year ago when I talked about Grease 2. I'm a cool writer. I doubt you would even know that song 'cause it's like before you, I think, because Michelle Pfeiffer was. I couldn't even, as a kid, I couldn't even stand to. I stopped watching that movie. I've never seen the whole thing of Grease 2. So I was like, oh, not Grease 1. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Peg. I got you, Diana. I got you. And then Judy will be after you. All right. What is this for? What's coming in sideways here for Miss Ash? This treasure, this message. Okay. So, 8 of Cups. I'll fly away. Allowing yourself to be carried away like the waves, right? And all this beautiful blue Neptunian, I'm relating that to the Pisces energy, but we again Neptune's left Pisces and entered Aries, will conjunct Saturn tomorrow. All right. Knight of Pentacles is the situation. Opportunity is to make a different choice. Wherever you're being carried to now, it's like kind of it's like floating, all this floating energy. Just be there for the ride. 3 of Cups in the recent past, the heart of the reading, Knight of Cups. And again, riding an animal. So this time it's a person riding an animal, and these are animals. Another animal riding an object, and then an object riding on an animal. Okay, so there's 2 things involved. Here, future, 5 of Swords. I'll see what's driving that. The block is a new leap of faith. So it's like on hold. Want to be carried away? Are you allowing this in? What's an 8 of Cups right now? All the sun. Okay, so trust but verify that it is indeed a treasure. Queen of Cups is the outcome. What Spirit wants you to know is you're going to really need to rely on your intuition here regarding whatever this Knight of Pentacles is bringing. Like, it's coming. Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups. They're the action cards. Queen of Cups, Sun, and 10 of Pentacles. Damn. Why the fuck? If I have a Swords here, pardon my French. Let me see. Okay. We're slowing down our manifestation because we're overly thinking about it, right? We got the 7 of Cups driving this 8 of Cups. We cannot be in that emotional fragmentation because there's going to be a new action, new chance at renewing your own cup. We're renewing a love cup. We'll see. Past, same position, 6 of Swords driving that 3 of Cups. Page of Swords driving this Knight of Cups. Ace of Wands driving the 5 of Swords. I don't like that connected to the page in the environmental energy. It's like, you're like, I'm fine here, riding along, riding away with my friendships, my circle of people around me are good. It's a celebratory in the recent past, celebratory energy. Whatever this message is, it does feel a little bit manipulative. And what I'm noticing here in the near future with this Ace of Wands, again, that's a match. Someone going to try to initiate you into a fight. There's no winners there in a 5 of Swords. This is someone effing around trying to find out, look, the opportunity, we've got the sun and the moon to make a different choice of action. And then we've got this sun on a stick with the Ace of Wands. She's holding a star. Looking to the new in the moon. That's bringing me back to this High Priestess here. Okay. Keep going. Judgment call about the Fool. This leap of faith here that's being blocked right now is inevitable. Yeah, what Spirit wants you to really trust your intuition about here is the 6 of Pentacles, the contract that you may be signing. They're trying to present it as like, here, I'm giving you this, right? In exchange, this guy's like, look at my gift, but you're already holding all the pentacles. They're just trying to give you one pentacle because it's all fancy and dressed up. So you're going to have to use your High Priestess here about this offer, about this message. Because the Page of Swords delivering a Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords knows nothing about love. Okay. So this judgment call, this leap that's blocked, this new start is inevitable. I just don't know why you're blocking it. Outcome energy. Page of Cups fueling the Queen of Cups. You're the queen, and this is a page energy. It doesn't feel like a match here to me. King of Swords, the sun, the heart of that, and then the moon, 10 of Pentacles. It feels like your energy is way bigger than this other person's. The situation that's slow to move. Definitely be checking the fine print on that. What exactly are you negotiating here? I mean, it is true, this person adores the fuck out of you. I'm just seeing your energy is so much bigger. We've got 3 pages here. Okay, so Page of Cups, Page of Swords. The other page. 2 aces, wands, cups. This one we had another page. 2 knights, 2 pages. mean, it's sincere. I'm just not convinced this is what, yeah, Three Swords. There's some kind of hiding in the moon. Maybe they talk a good game, or maybe they just haven't healed a Three of Swords from their past. They're like hiding that in the moon, and they're not recognizing that it's driving some kind of behavior here, like just argumentative, where it's a conversation that's circular. It never goes anywhere. Message in a bottle. These are both super slow ways to be getting the delivery of this information. Something something fills up here, Ash. Why is judgment fueling the Fool for the block? King of Wands. I mean, it's definitely, again, definitely very passionate. That's true. Argumentative. Supposed to take a leap. This is a judgment call about a King of Wands energy. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. I don't know if this person has been abandoned and they have to heal these wounds first, because if they come to you, this is going to be a battle that's like circular. They're so slow because they're stuck in their head here. I mean, there's definitely love, but I'm just not feeling it as mature love. No, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. They've got to overcome. I don't think they're even aware. Okay, well, why does Spirit want her to know Six of Pentacles driving the High Priestess? What is she supposed to pay attention to here about this pentacle that's coming slow? What is the actual truth of it? Contract. This is not a balanced partnership, not a balanced offer. Your energy is much bigger. So if it's like a job offer, ask for more money. There's definitely more money to be had. If this is a person like just trying to kind of wash over any kind of Five of Swords behavior with sex, the block is King of Wands here. It's a judgment call about a King of Wands. You're the prize. That's true. It's waiting to see something that shows they're worthy of your energy, and I'm not seeing that here. Okay, there's some sort of truth here that's missing. Page energy. Yeah, it just feels like a unevenly yoked partnership is what that feels like. Okay, let me get you some advice here. That deck. Don't know why. What are we not seeing here? In the closet, secrets being held. I told you, down low. You're not going to let me get to it because you're supposed to find it. This is a high priestess lesson for you about inequality. Okay. It's to be someone in your family, wanting to build a family. Ten of Pentacles. Secrets, the moon. You got to find out more. Okay. This leap of faith is on pause here for a reason. It's a judgment call for a reason on your part. I would venture to say that that would be revealed in the Aries energy here, but it's slow for a reason. Okay. Like you're meant to figure something out about this, Ash. 15, 9. It's so wild that those came out together. It's like a hidden message, a delayed message. And don't these guys, they like eat anything you'll throw at them. Is someone like thirsty, they just want your attention all the damn time, but it's like an endless, like no matter what you throw at them, they're still never satisfied because this is like they don't love themselves, or I don't think they're aware of it. They know they love you. I'm just not sure. I'm not convinced that this is a deal that's fair to you. That's all I can kind of get because this is a lesson here for you. Yeah. And then the follow the yellow brick road of the TikTok, the balloon energy. The timing is set for 10:08, 18, the moon, TikTok. Feel like either the secret's going to be revealed, or if you I feel like you feel it. Maybe you just don't have any physical proof, but I wouldn't doubt if you already know what I'm talking about. Please don't doubt yourself because you're correct. Okay, whatever that is for you, Miss Dash. Okay, you need to get out of the house. Okay, Jennifer. Well, thanks for saying hi, honey. Appreciate you. I feel uneasy about that, Ash. Okay. All right. Ms. Crystal, you's up next. And they want me to go back up here. Well, all right then. Let me get. I love this deck. It's so interesting to me. I love all the characters. I love the diversity. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to find diversity in cards. Like, I'm a white people. I don't want to see all white people. Oh my gosh. I remember I had to go help out at this, like, it was all white school. And I was like, walking around like, this doesn't feel like my face. It felt so weird to me. It was like all a bunch of farm kids and 4-Hers and like people with money, money, money. And it was just like, where's everybody looks the same. It felt weird. Like these not my people. I'm like, oh wait, just was not my vibe. Okay. All right. Why is Crystal wanting this deck? I don't know if we're gonna see a repeat here or not, but what's Crystal need to know from this deck here? Please and thank you. Spirit, Emerald, Green Heart, building an Emerald City. Emerald. Come on. Enjoy any pauses because it's like shit's about to speed up pretty fast. Manifest your miracle. Okay. Got the magic wand there. And then this is a reward energy. So 444. Maybe you'll be seeing 444 when this miracle is about to show itself. Maybe you'll see 444 on the clock. All right. I'm getting spirit thingies. Okay. Let's see what you got. Feel like you're getting you're getting your reward for all your effort here. Keys to the Emerald City, like key to your wish. Okay. It's not all the way there yet. I'll wait till it comes again. All right. Messages for Crystal, please, and thank you. Okay. Yeah. Reward for setting down a burden, 10 of Wands in reverse. Did I? Okay. Reverse my deck. 5 of Swords in reverse as well. Situation. These those jealous people around you. Ace of Pentacles. opportunity here. Okay. Yeah, what I said before, reward for setting down the burden. Okay, but what's five of wands being, or excuse me, five of swords being driven by two of swords? Feels like other people are at a crossroads, or they're saying this five that they're saying you got to go this way or that way, but I feel like there's another way. Three of Pentacles, a third option, a third path. And you give this idea, Page of Pentacles supporting the Three of Pentacles, this new collaboration, and you're like, no, there's more than two ways, two swords here on both of those. There's a third way. Okay. Two of Pentacles in the past, Hermit in the center, Eight of Cups in the near future being driven by Page of Cups in the past, Knight of Swords in the heart of the reading, and the Star near future. Okay, Gemini, Mercury, communication. It feels light. Like, yes, Eight of Cups, of course, is walking away from Eight Broken Cups to walk towards your wish fulfillment. But this deck feels like letting Jesus take the wheel kind of energy. Just go with the flow. Like, go where this energy is floating you. Just keep saying yes. Just keep saying yes. Okay. King of Swords is seeing the truth, but it's in the blocked position. What Spirit wants you to know, Three of Cups. This is someone just be trifling. This is like a reunion or a celebration energy, but then every party needs a pooper. It's the pooper. And it's like you don't mind carrying the heavy load. It's on the front of the album. Yeah, this is Stairway to Heaven energy, because we've got the Ten of Wands and the Hermit energy inside the album. This is the bustle in your hedgerow. It's just a spring clean for the May Queen. Here's the reward for that. Again, double reward energy. All right, let's see what's driving that King of Swords and new start. Aries, some kind of truth will be revealed, or you're revealing it. I feel like this is a new choice of friend groups, because it feels kind of like a last straw with whoever these people are, or maybe you don't have to be around them much longer. There's the air and fire of Temperance again. Outcome, Seven of Wands, you standing your ground just makes you become more of an expert and more of a magician. Definitely new friend group. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Yeah, or even more suited to your energy. If you have to let go of some trifling people, don't be sad about it. Bid them adieu. Five of Cups, your feet are already facing forward to walk towards your Two Cups. It's right here. But sometimes it doesn't mean forever. Sometimes people just don't grow at the same rate. So even if this is something like, man, this is so much work for me to keep this light going around the negative energy, like negative Nellies, people that they're just bitching. All right. What's supporting the Two of Cups? Yeah, strength, higher energy. Don't think, I wouldn't feel bad at all or sad at all? Why is the block the Fool and the truth? Like this new starts, it's kind of like you don't want to see the truth about somebody, or like your success is going to mean leaving somebody behind. But it's not usually forever. The scarab beetle is in here. True friends are going to be, yeah, the block is 9 of Swords. Look at them. What'd I say? They're like, meh, meh, meh. They're challenging your truth. They're challenging your lead. It's kind of like how, didn't we have this for you before of like, why does she get a blah, blah, blah? Why is she getting the opportunity to blah, blah, blah to go for this dream? Knight of Wands. It's won't be long. Like it's there just to kind of, yeah, Knight of Swords at the heart of the environmental energy. That can be an emotional lunatic. Just keep your mouth shut and like ignore it. Hold on to your star. You got that dream inside the Hermit's Lantern coming up here in the near future. If there's an opportunity to go work in a different division, or just it feels like wherever you're going or wherever you're elevating to, you put the hard work in, but people that don't do that or people that are jealous, it's easier for them to believe that you just got it out of luck instead of the hard work that you actually did. Don't worry about it. Keep pouring into your own self-love. Like, don't be sad about other, like, don't you dare believe it. Gotta keep doing that, because as you stay confident in yourself here in this newer collaboration, you're leaving one and going into another here. There's definitely more opportunity there, and maybe even love. It's certainly more balanced. And Ace of Cups and 2 cups is 3 cups. And what Spirit wants you to know is 3 cups. The people that really love you and matter, the scarab beetle energy, are going to be happy for you. This is kind of like a keep your lantern out, or like, I want you to notice the people who have something to say. I normally wouldn't advise that. I would just be like, ignore them, go about your business. But this might be a little bit of a saboteur kind of energy. Maybe call them out on it. Like, that's interesting. Well, why would you say that? I'm just curious to how you form that opinion or whatever it is, but it feels like they're just making excuses as to why they can't get their ass in gear, and it's much easier to just go, oh, well, she just got that because, you know, fill in the blank. You're here manifesting your miracle, and it's right there twice. Part of the reading, near future, but it's going to require you to leave something else to get there. This is not the final destination. It's really hard now, but it's gonna get a little, it'll get easier. And the people that matter most will not mind. They're going to support you no matter what. But I think it might surprise you, this person, because maybe you didn't expect them to kind of be one of the naysayers, and they are. Maybe they're just having a bad moment. I don't know. Let me get you some. What is this? What is this? What is it? What are these bitchers? What are they bitching about? And certainly do not dull your own truth. Don't, like, if you know the answer to something, or you know what you're talking about, but you have a tendency maybe, or if you feel like, nope, I'm not going to say that because then I don't want to hear it from from the Cracker Barrel people, or the, called the Peanut Gallery. Cracker Barrel. What are they bitching about here, Spirit? We did get that hater energy in the general reading, but what are they bitching about in particular? What is their deal? Can I get anything? I feel like they're bitching to bitch. It's just about their own insecurities. Okay. Expressing, conversation, unblocking. Yeah, this is about your truth, and they got something to say about it. Notice who they are, because you just might need to like move away from that person. Maybe they're just going through a rough time or something, and that's not normally their character. There's a reason I want you to listen to who is saying this shit. I wouldn't want it to go any farther. It's not someone in your close knit circle, but it's definitely somebody in the circle of friends here. Okay. And it's like adding some new flavor into your friend group. That's all I'm getting here, honey. But just know that whatever they have to say, like let that karma sandwich kind of come to them in their time. You got to keep moving, okay? You got miracles to manifest here. All right. Okay. Third eye blind. Like they don't believe it. I don't know why. That's I'm not going to find out why. But I don't even know if that makes sense for you. But it's like they're just not a happy person. Period. I don't know if they're going through something, but I feel like it surprises you a little bit. Like, oh, I thought you were in my corner, but I feel like it's just that they're just jealous at your opportunity. Like, why does it seem so easy? Her. Well, we didn't put the work in. Okay. You did. All right. I hope that helps. Two of Cups again. Could be, and then the Ace of Cups on the bottom. Could be new love offer, could be friendship offer. All right. Okay. Either way, this new friend, you'll love them, they'll love you. Like it's a good time. That's all I got there, Crystal. Miss Kaylee. But it did feel like a little bit of a continuation, like this. They're just not like, what is their beef? What is your fucking problem, lady or dude? Is it a dude because you're doing like traditionally masculine jobs and someone's giving you shit? Like they think you're taking away the job because you're a female. Like that's just dumb. Please tell me it's not something that small. That's why they're bitching. I'll guarantee it is small. And that's why they mad. That's why they mad. I'd be mad if I had a carrot too. All right. Only the sexy people. And yes, that's only root beer. Okay. Imagine. Imagine me amped up. All right. Maybe that's why I'm getting ornery, because I'm getting ready to do Kaylee's reading. I just love how these shuffle. All right. Set these up for Kaylee, please, and thank you. Reading like that. Right here. This little heavy girl. Even though they're being carried away by balloons. Kind of like just let whatever happens, happens. We are, and this could just be because it's Pisces season. We're in the first decan of Pisces. Balance trust with caution. The appropriate response to a threat of aggression. Oh, there you go, Crystal, too, is neither fear nor blind faith. It's caution. Okay. What's Treasure Island? We got that 9 card again. Yes. 23. And when I was reading for Peg, she got 32s, and I kept saying that I've been seeing 23. 5 of Change and the Dove of Peace. That came up in my own personal reading today. Sign or symbol being the dove. As a sign, better days are coming. Milk and honey underneath that as well. And then we got the 22 happening Sunday. So Sunday, Monday. All right, Queen of Pentacles here underneath. I don't know why, but this is reminding. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this later. My mom was always saying she wanted to run away from home. She definitely threw, I'm going to from home. I love you. Okay. We know you love your beach. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Calgon taking me away a little bit. Energy here. Okay. All 4 aces of potential. New starts abound here. Situation. And the opportunity is 10 of Cups. The first thing I'm noticing about that is high five. Lovers in the recent past. Queen of Swords, discernment is the heart of the reading. Okay, Knight of Wands in the near future. Let's see what's guiding that magician situation. More magic energy. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Deriving the 10 of Cups is the Knight of Swords. So we got the fastest knights here as the opportunity in near future. Ten of Cups, everybody that you love and that loves you. This is fast information coming to you. Like high five. I'm getting that's the first squeezy of the whole night. King of Swords driving the fueling the lovers. And then we got King of Swords as the situation. So that's a partnership, and then Hierophant. Marriage energy, and Knight of Wands into Independence to Wanda. Knight or Page of Wands energy. I mean, I was joking about my mom. Independence here. Okay. Strength as the block, taming our own inner beast or trouble finding balance. 88 energy as you and the block tower. So 16. What spirit wants you to know? 9 of Swords. Okay. Use discernment about 9 of Swords. Why are you not sleeping? About all 4 aces of potential. Should I? Shouldn't I? It's like a very undecided energy. Now in the near future, it looks a bit different because you got Knight of Swords, 10 of Cups, and then we've also got 9 of Pentacles fueling the Knight. Okay. Saying the outcome energy is taking off and leaving something in the cold. What's the block here with the Strength card? Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups in reverse can be making a love offer, but then not following through. It can also be someone that's just in love with love. All right. And what Spirit wants you to know, yeah, why you're not sleeping, why there this kind of rumination energy is again, getting sold a bill of goods. Six of Pentacles, guys, is a stage card. And depending on the deck, you can use the author's interpretation. But I really like this interpretation because it really shows what Six of Pentacles is all about. You don't know what you're getting. It's kind of energy that you have to interpret differently depending on the deck and depending on what it's paired with. And it feels like you're either afraid you're getting a raw deal here, that it's not fair and balanced. But the whole deal here, the whole heart of the reading is this is like old structures, the Pope energy, marriage, religion, family, structure, tradition, using discernment about structure and tradition, a choice about a King of Swords, someone who sees the truth and goes after the truth, and you need to do that too. Gosh, it's been hard to pull readings since Wednesday. It's like it's so, it feels really unstable. Okay, so Four of Pentacles holding back on the Five of Pentacles, or like, oh, here, and a penny pinching. Right. Then Eight of Wands holding back on passionate communication, tempering pain into wisdom. Fire and air make steam again. Back on Temperance. Let's see. Woof. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups. Emotional fragmentation. This is giving me a, should I go? Just got back from vacay, I know that. I mean, unless you ready to go somewhere new already. This is like, Calgon, take me away. I don't want to be back. I want to be back at my peaceful place here. And your energy is there's stability around you here, but you're kind of like all up in your mentals here. I'm not sure what to do. Okay. What's this about? Of course, it is near future and potential outcome energy. Give me more on the Eight of Pentacles Magician, please, here. Why is the Eight of Pentacles feeling the Magician, the situation? And it's this, I keep just like footloose and fancy free. I saw deuces, so I know it's peace be with you for the Pope, but it looks like this chick is like deuces. I don't think I've ever had that message before. Okay. Situations on pause for our own enlightenment. This is putting the work in on a new beginning. Okay. Or to Wanda. Same here. There's spiritual enlightenment still here. There's a pause before Tawanda. Okay, what are we pausing for? What's more here? Why the pause? Why is the pause here? Fives again of change. Okay. There's the Five of Wands. Hey. Seven of Pentacles. Jealousy, strife, and competition about it just feels kind of like meh, like a when like a 2-year-old throws their head, they throw a tantrum in the store. It feels a little tantrumy. Okay. Don't know who's throwing the tantrum, but it's just like a thorn in your side. It's just like exasperation. Why would you be so in your head about it? I don't know the situation, so it's hard to say. Spirit says nighttime not sleeping turns into dates. This is heavy rumination energy here. On top of emotional fragmentation, just not, I'm unsure, I'm unsure, I'm unsure. And that's what is going to take a long time to temper because it's like back and forth, back and forth. Getting off, wanting to race. Slow, fast. Are you in two minds here about something? About a Three of Cups? Wish fulfillment. Have to do with this Seven of Pentacles and going back and forth and a secret in the moon. Honey, I don't normally feel like this kind of energy from you. You're very decisive, but what are we not? What's going on? I mean, it kind of feels like mind your business, Ange, but you wouldn't have asked me for reading. Wanted me to mind my business. Are you even here, Kelly? Okay. Terms, working out, negotiating, someone's trying to, okay. Begging. It's this air sign from the past about this choice. Yeah. Someone making you feel guilty, making you second guess yourself. That's what it feels like. It's like someone's making you second guess yourself here. You have to get before you can make any kind of a big decision here, honey, you have to, we want peace. I mean, again, Hierophant here, then we've got to feel that for ourselves. And I would not do anything if you are not 100% sure, because there's still, yeah, legal matters, first court visit. There's still something to be, there's still some kind of unfinished business. Okay. It's like you're not, the situation is about a new beginning with all four aces of potential, but there's still some more work to be done or more information for your magic pot. Okay, it's not so straightforward, right? Okay, I feel like I do need business on these parts. Man, okay. There's still some kind of something can either be regrown. Maybe we're just needing to see the good of a situation, but I certainly don't like that feeling of someone like begging you or making you feel guilty. It sounds like more negotiation needs to be had. Yeah. And you're probably like, I'm sick of talking about woo-wee. Well, it's not going to get solved just by walking away from it. That it's just going to be waiting for you, right? Because what's that saying about wherever you go, there you are? Something like that. So there's something to still be gleaned that I don't know if you're quite picking up yet or like haven't gotten the full final one yet. It's just unresolved. Okay. And again, I'm gonna take that cue to mind my business. I'm not going any further. I don't even know if you're probably doing something with the kids. All right, Miss Diana, then Judy. Thank you guys for hanging out. I got pretty close to my 2 hour limit, but of course I'm sitting here prattling on doing full readings when I should be just doing cards. I can't help myself. Can't help it. Love you guys. All right. Miss Diana. So I think was that last week or the week before? Or like, I'll be there, but it was a little bit later than you normally are, and that is totally fine. We're just glad to have you. Okay. Oh, Unfinished Symphony is a 10. Music before. Unfinished Symphony, a 10. And then so we've got Air and Water. To the Sea is a 7. The 17 is the Star, Long Held Dream and Wish. And then a 19 card of the Sun. Be flexible. Your feminine energy here, Yin. 10-10 portal energy. So this new portal or this new timeline that you have a chance to step onto here. Definitely a more feminine energy. Something to do with water. I don't know if that's a water sign or this is, I mean, she's reading something here. It's kind of like she's in a tub for a boat. To the right, so east. It's pointing east, and so are her toes. Maybe you thought you were heading west, and this is like, have you considered east? New portal is east, and it definitely involves water of some sort and music. It feels a little bit like a destination place where you can, like, they just do everything for you, like an all-inclusive, but like by yourself, like purposefully. Okay. Just for your damn self. So interesting. Eggs and eggs, feminine energy, water, and like, doesn't that look like just have an open balcony? Be another 25, that's another 7. 10 and 10, it's 20, which is a 2. Like, these are very synchronistic. I feel like this is a destination kind of thing here. I don't know if you have plans to go somewhere, but I would definitely go alone. Like to do some you time or to get away here. Maybe like this is like the final, like little last leg of healing or doing something for yourself. Maybe this is like, I didn't know I could have so much fun by myself. These are all single women energies here. And then we've got yin. Maybe it's like a feminine retreat, like a yoga retreat or a nice gardens, activities, you can relax. There's entertainment. Okay, I that's probably supposed to be a feminine energy, but it looks like Christopher Reeves to me. Okay, I don't know why. Unfinished Symphony, Christopher Reeves. Superman, blue, throat chakra. Okay. This is definitely a call for solo, some kind of solo energy. Okay, there's the King of Swords. This is so you can't, you're already in your truth energy here. They see the truth, they speak the truth, and they move toward the truth. So it's like you see the truth, and then to finally be able to move toward it, this is like the finishing up of a lesson or like a major life kind of moving into the next stage here. It's okay. I know this is going to sound weird, but you met me. Finishing school. Finishing school. Is that where like uh, something I would have hated of like learning how to properly set a table? This is like not having to be fucking proper. This is being true to you. I don't even know where that's coming from. I don't know if that's been your experience or if you've even been to finishing school or if you know what the hell I'm talking about, but this is a whole, no, this is all about you. What is your truth? Okay, let me shut up. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Wands. Damn, going for passion, going for what you want. So all this feminine energy, and now you've got the two masculine energies of the wands and the swords coming into balance here. I like that. Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords with their kings. The kings deploy the knights. Got the Page of Wands at the heart of the reading. This is using your effort stick, girl. Okay. Near future. What are you leaving behind here? See why you have to be alone. This is a solo journey. I don't care if it makes someone feel like, oh, you're leaving me. Like, the shadow side of Five of Swords, King of Pentacles here. Dang, five or three kings out of four. Missing the King of Cups. Let's see. That's what Spirit wants you to know. This could be like new masculine energy coming your way. You meet someone on this trip, on this retreat. If this is husband energy with fives either side of it, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and especially the situation is Knight of Swords, that can be like emotional lunatic energy. Didn't you get emotional lunatic before with the Knight of Swords? That was boss and husband. Let's see what. Gotta get away from this here. Yeah, King of Swords, it's the truth holding a burden. Nine of Cups, someone's coming to tell you that you're their wish fulfillment. Like smoke, blowing up smoke up your butt. Yeah, Four of Wands is the opportunity, King of Wands. Equal partnership. But you got it's in the future because in the past, yeah, the Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, some kind of betrayal, choosing, not choosing you properly. Ace of Wands in the heart supporting the Page of Wands. This is all about your opportunity to step into what you want. Just you, not having to consider anybody flipping else. Yeah, Page of Cups. When you leave this behind, I mean, it feels like necessary to uh, walk away here in the near future from Anybody that's bitching of, oh, you left me out in the cold. Don't, no, I don't know who you'd be leaving out in the cold because we're already independent. Okay, in the block, King of Cups is blocked. That's the only king we were missing because of this Five of Swords, no winners energy that is all surrounding this husband, King of Pentacles energy. Okay. Third party energy surrounding the King of Pentacles. Patternized fighting, jealousy, strife, competition. Okay. Five of Wands, Tower, Nine of You're flying away off to your independence. I don't know if it just took like this is I don't know if you're struggling to kind of get rid of this clinging energy here. Whoever's bringing bullshit to your door, it's like Saturn, Tower sudden, right? Mars, Aries, independence. It's like getting you to fly away because it's doing what you want to do, no matter if anybody else has anything to say about it. It's what's right for you. And it doesn't concern anybody else. I think that's the whole point here. You're supposed to get rid of these people, like get them out of your hair, out of your energy, go towards your own truth. Yeah, there you are, Queen of Pentacles. This is wifey flying off single. I thought your divorce was final here. And again, movement, travel, Empress, Yin. What's with that Chariot? Six of Pentacles and Chariot. So these are about balanced energy only. Head and heart alignment. And Six of Pentacles paired with the Chariot. Definitely read the fine print. But this is like you pay just a little bit. This is like the all-inclusive thing. It's like, okay, I'm just going to give you this, but then you get this much for it. You get a lot more bang for your buck for this travel. Are you going somewhere? If not, I'd say get on the interwebs this weekend and book you something because there's like you can get a good deal here. This is wanting you to get like away from a marriage partner energy, but I believe you have. Pentacles. I don't know if there was a third party situation or whatever, but I mean, I don't see anything new in their energy. The thing that's been consistent here is a smart ass mouth, not in a funny way. So I have a smart mouth, but I use it for good, not evil. That's the overwhelming feeling here, Diana, is like needing to get the hell out of Dodge. Like independence is of the utmost importance here. So I don't think they're going to stop bothering you. Know if you can. It's like, can you move to a different state here? Let's see. Anything we're not seeing? I don't feel like I'm telling you anything you don't know. Okay. Expressing conversation. Someone just wants to hear your voice. The Knight of Swords, the talking energy. Insatiable, uncontrollable desires. It's like losing the control over it. See, communication. They just want to keep you under their thumb. Just by talking to you, you stay in that energy. Clowns to the left of you, girl. Stay guarded. This is not. You got to get independent. Okay, there. It feels like a sense of urgency here. If it's possible to move, I don't know your living situation. I don't know how often you have to be in contact with these people. but it's the same bullshit, different day. And it's about how they can manipulate and what they can get from you. You need to go towards your truth, exercise your masculine energy, and go take a freaking hot break because you deserve it. All right. You need to get away from whatever that is. Truth. I think once the Waiting to Exhale movie. I just got the vision of when main character, she was like his secretary. She gave up her life to get him his practice and make him successful. And how does he thank her for it? He has a dumb affair with his secretary and then tries to be like, I want the house, I want everything still, when he's the one that screwed her over and did her wrong. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but then she puts all his shit, it packs it all in a car and lights a cigarette and throws the match behind her. I was thinking I need to watch that again too. Now that I'm sitting there seeing her face do that, it's a great movie. Yeah, 11 years of sacrifice, and you can leave me at the drop of a dime. Swallowed my tears, wasted my time. I should have left your ass 1,000 times. Bye, Miss Peg. See you later. Thank you. Thank you. Sister is booking your flight now. Stop it. I can't even see that. Nice. Okay. Good. Make sure you do get some alone time too, but that is so funny. Oh, I'm glad she's getting you away. All right, Miss Judy Jude. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. I appreciate you. Love you so much. I love having the energy here. Okay, Two of Swords at a crossroads here. You know enough. You have enough information. Okay, the Hermit. Been there, done that kind of energy. Got the t-shirt. Okay. Let's look up for you here, Miss Judy Jude. What's this crossroads about, maybe? Ooh, higher power. When Sun energy 19 again. It's beautiful. Oh, there's a key. We've been talking about the third eye a lot. I know this is a pretty popular deck, but I only just got it myself. Might want to look up because they're quite lengthy, and I like how they differentiate between like general message, love message, or they even give reverses, which is not usual for oracle cards. And there's your why. So we've got 419-4 or 414. That's a 9. We already saw the Hermit. Okay. Oh, she's on a damn magic carpet. And there's like the book of knowledge here. There's wings that are bookending. That was my stomach. Sorry if you heard a growl. There's this is a guide, honey. Trying to help give you this key or move you towards happiness. If it's a crossroads, I want you to take a right. Queen of Cups, mother energy, guidance. It definitely feels like ancestors kind of helping, trying to nudge you towards this happiness, but you don't need to know why. A place like home. She's on a magic carpet. Home is where you are. 50 is changed. Okay. Is this a change of home? Mother energy, Queen of Cups there. Somebody loves you for trying to point you in the right direction here. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Give me a flyer for Judy. Let me know if her reading is ready, please. And thank you, Spirit. I keep being pulled to that flexible card there. Okay. I was getting, yeah, like flying by the seat of your pants kind of energy. Like, I don't think you'd have any problem doing that. Like, go where like, let the wind just carry you. Don't stop asking why. It's a magic carpet floating in the wind. Just do it. If it feels good, it is good. Okay. I somehow got my deck here. So Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. Three of Swords is in reverse, leaving heartache behind, not even being in that mindset. Four of Pentacles in reverse means letting go. Okay. Here we go. All right. Another energy of release here, moving into calmer waters, is the situation. Whatever you've let go of, okay, you stopped asking why about some kind of heartache so that it freed you from it. Okay, makes sense. Eight of Swords, opportunity, driven by the star. Don't ask why. Just go, like, just go. Don't get in your head about it, because then you're gonna ground yourself again, right? Star is a long held wish. Don't let your thoughts kind of ruin it. Stop asking the why of everything. Just understand that what comes to you is for you, and that things don't happen to you, they happen for you. We don't always end up knowing the why until we get to that time when our soul gets to do our soul review, and then we can find out. Just have an understanding that that movement was for your best and highest good, or the growth was done there, whatever it was. You're not holding on to it anymore. So the opportunity is for you here is to focus on the alchemy of it. Definitely more temperance energy, even though it's a star. Pouring, instead of getting up in your head, pour back into you in some way. Okay. Knight of Cups in the past, Four of Wands in the heart of the reading, equal partnership or equal action from both sides, whatever you label that as. Woo! Ten of Pentacles. Definitely don't overthink this. Okay, Knight of Cups driven by the world, successful completion of running away from love. Okay, Hierophant in the center, marriage energy. Are you running away and getting married on me? Nine of Cups driving that Ten of Pentacles. Damn. I don't know why you'd be in your head about this. I mean, you can certainly have a tendency to fall back into those old habits, whatever this ish is, that you fall back into that habitual thought, like, and stopping yourself, because it says we're over it here. What's the successful completion of a cycle is we're no longer hanging on to Three of Swords energy. Reverse means I don't think about it anymore. I'm floating away from that. I'm moving into calmer waters. I'm no longer holding on to and like miserly clinging to anything from the past. Opportunity here is to focus on the dream. Just don't get in the Eight of Swords about it, because nobody can get you out of the Eight of Swords but you. We know this. So focus on the dream to get yourself out of the Eight of Swords whenever you start ruminating, if that's a tendency. Your future, wish fulfillment, driving the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Sign me up, Buttercup. Let's see. Block 4 of Cups. What Spirit wants you to know. Knight of Swords. Outcome, the Empress. Come on. What Spirit wants you to know. Fast communication about calmer waters. That can also be indicative of local travel. The world can be international travel, but that just feels like me, the successful completion of no longer staying in that Three of Swordsness. 33 energy. Oh, wow. 333. And we saw the Hermit in the pre-shuffle because of the 9. Or 1-4. It's a 9. This is like reaching the last step, honey. You about to start back at 1. I like it. Okay. The 5 of Wands, what Spirit wants you to know. No better if anybody's bitching on the outside. Put them in their place. Okay. Ain't nobody's business what you're doing for you to make you happy. Spiritual enlightenment, supporting the Empress. Amazing. Look at all this minor or major arcana. And the environmental energy, like boom. Opportunity, heart of the environmental energy, recent past, and outcome. Major here, outcome. What's that saying? You'll hear a bell. Am I coming back to? It's the movie with is it called A Christmas Story? I don't think so. But when there's a bell, an angel gets its wings, but it's something about hearing an out of place bell to let you know that the stagnation is over. We can come out of the tree of the hanged man, the dream, the star, the spiritual enlightenment has been acknowledged. Out of place bell. Okay. All right. And they're like, stop right there, Ange, because then Empress, 7 of Cups, once you hit that, spoiled for choice. And then the moon, I'm not supposed to tell you no mo. That's a spiritual enlightenment. Okay, Hangman, 10 of Cups, Justice. Yeah, I ain't supposed to tell you about your 10 of Cups. It's definitely spoiled for choice because it's paired with the 10 of Cups and not emotional fragmentation. You're getting your balance, but just not supposed to know about it. Like, it'll be pleasant surprise. Wands. Speaking of waiting to exhale, she was also in How Stella Got Her Groove Back. It's my Queen of Wands energy. I just want to know why. So stop asking why. And here I am going, why is this 8 of Swords here? Why is the 8 of Swords here? What's the fly in the ointment of your dream or your star? Like your independence, 9 of Pentacles? But that's where your victory is. That's how you got to this Empress energy. Now, home is where you are. Like we come in alone, we go out alone. But there's power in that Empress energy, right? She doesn't need the Emperor. She's already a badass biatch all on her own. Why does Spirit want you to know 5 of Wands? Feeling the Knight of Swords. Of Wands. Brown. By the 2 of Wands. So sun and moon, sun energy, and we've got moon right here. Opposites attract. And like, this is like, be proud of your independence. It's not a punishment. It's not an alone thing. It's pride. It's like, yeah, I did this. And not a damn person helped me either. I did it. Asking for some pride, because whoever is trying to guide you is sure proud of you here. Okay. Let's get some ice for you. Since I can't pull more on the moon, but you're, because of this shift and this change of no longer harboring that Three of Swords, or if somebody, was a cheater that caused you to be dissatisfied. I don't know if that's your story or not. But because you successfully completed that, like, you're not holding on to that anymore. And that you see the outcome then. Dang. Fly on that magic carpet. Just go. Don't quit. Yeah. I was trying to pull more on your star. I got baby, I'm a star. Okay, and it's a freaking 9. You're at that's it. You're done with this whole lesson. You are ready to do a whole new you. New growth, new potential. I wish we could go see Prince, but we can't. Baby, I'm a star. That's awesome, Judy. And it's a freaking 9. Am I blue on the bottom, the 2? Well, that's our balance, justice energy, blue throat chakra. And we've got that dang third eye again. I'm saying no, because we had the 3 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles turned upside down. Moving away from that. Twice. New dream. Don't ask why. Something happened to us. Change that language. Why did that happen for me? What did this teach me? It taught me I'm a fucking badass. Do that by yourself. Third eye again, and third eye blind. Like, don't cover up your light. 42 is a 6 energy. All aboard. Where are you going? On a star, moving up, elevator up. Only up from here, dear. I'll have to, those are a little lengthy too, but email me or text me and I'll send you the book meaning. That came out on the lost reading at the bottom of the deck, the one that I talked about last night. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that It's a Wonderful Life. Is that what that is? Okay. It didn't sound right for some reason to me. I want to watch Waiting to Exhale. Now I'm going to have to see if that's on Netflix. All right, guys. I'm going to go have me a glass of wine and have my dinner for my my grumbly stomach. And I will catch you on the next one. Thank you for all your support and love. And thanks for hanging out with me on date night. It's my favorite night of the week. So I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.